Hello and welcome, or perhaps welcome back. My name is Ben Vigary, and I'm a music teacher for the City of New Orleans and the New Orleans Recreational Development Commission. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about how the keyboard is organized, and we're going to learn how to identify each of the notes on the piano keyboard, or the organ keyboard, or the synthesizer keyboard, or the accordion keyboard. They're all the same. And the way they're organized are in groups of 2 and 3 black keys, or we call them sets of 2 and 3. So here's a set of 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, etc. We use these sets as landmarks when we navigate around the keyboard, and they help us to know where we are in the keyboard and help us to identify the notes. Let's start with the notes of the musical alphabet. We only use the first 7 letters, which are the notes A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. That's it. So once we start at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we start again at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, etc. Now, as the notes go higher, we go to the right. The pitches get higher on the piano. As the notes get lower, the pitches get lower, we go to the left. Consequently, we go backwards in the musical alphabet. So if we went A, B, C, D, E, F, G, when the notes go lower to the left, we say G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, etc. Okay? So just a quick little lesson on the musical alphabet. So like I said, we have sets of 2 and 3. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go through, and you're going to use 2 fingers. You're going to go through and play all the sets of 2 black keys like this. Be sure to skip the sets of 3. Okay, your turn. Let's do it together. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We call these half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sets of 2. Now let's do the sets of 3. We're going to use these 3 fingers if you can. We're going to play just the sets of 3 black keys. Not these 3. These 3. Not these 3. Not these 3. The 3 that are together like this. Okay. So let's go together. We're going to play in half notes. That's 2 beats each, starting at the lowest set. We'll play all the sets of 3 black keys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So we have our sets of 2 and 3 black keys. Now we're going to use those sets to show us what the notes are, one at a time. We're going to start with the note C. The way we find C is we find a set of 2 black keys and the downstairs neighbor immediately to the left. That's the note C. Okay? In this case, it's middle C. It's the one right in the middle of the piano. So we call it middle C. So we find a set of 2. There's C. Set of 2 black keys. There's the next C. We call this the next octave. So the same note of the same letter name is 1 octave higher or 1 octave lower. Okay? So again, we find the set of 2 and the note C. 2, C, C. So I want you to go through now with me, and we're going to play all the C's, starting with the lowest C. And we're going to say the note C as we play. Like this. C, 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 etc. That's going to help us ingrain that letter name and the location in our brains. Here we go. Together. 1, 2, half note C's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, lots of C's. So you notice the highest note on the piano is the note C. Now, between the two of the set of 2, we have the note D. Remember, as we go up the musical alphabet, as the notes get higher, we go forward in the alphabet. C. What's the next note? The next letter after C is D. So the note between the 2 black keys is the note D. Okay? Find yourself a couple of Ds. They're pretty easy. Now let's go through, and we're going to play all the C's together. Ready? Starting with the lowest. In this case, we're going to make what's called a donut. We could either use our 1 and 3 or our 1 and 2, and we're going to dunk the donut as we play like this. Dunk the donut from the wrist. Okay? Starting with the low C. Here we go. 1, 2. Half note C's. C, 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 and one more C. Maybe you don't have as many C's as I do if you have a smaller than 88 key keyboard, and that's okay. I think we were supposed to do D, weren't we? Let's do D now. Fooled you. D's. 1, 2, ready, D's. 1, D, 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 D. Okay, so D is in between the set of 2. Now, that leaves us what? Comes after D, the note E. That's correct. So here's C, here's D, now we have E. E, if we find the set of 2 black keys, E is the upstairs neighbor immediately to the right of the set of 2 black keys. There's E. There's E. Okay, so now again, let's take a 1-3 or a 1-2 donut, dunking from the wrist, and we're going to play the notes E. Let's start at the top this time. Here, find the highest set of 2. Should sound like that. Here we go. E's, half notes. Let's say and play the note E going down. 1, 2, half note E's. 1, 2, E, 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 E. Okay, so we've learned C, D, and now the note E. Okay, so I think we're ready to go to our next slide. So we have the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You see that there. Now, we've talked about the notes surrounding the sets of 2. Now we're going to talk about the notes surrounding the set of 3 black keys. Okay, and in this case, we're going to start with this one right here. Okay. So within the set of 3, the one on the left is the note G. So if we find a set of 3, there are 2 white keys within the set of 3, and the one on the left is G. 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 Now let's go through, make a donut. If you want to try a different hand, try that, and we're going to do the note G. Here we go. Starting with the lowest G. Half note G's, say and play the note G. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, G. Switching hands. G, 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 and G. So, we'll give you a chance to answer. What's the next highest note up from G? We call that note A. That's right. We start over in the musical alphabet, and we're back to A again. Here's the note A. So in the set of 3 on the right side is the note A. Set of 3 on the right, A. Set of 3 on the right, A. Okay? Let's go ahead. Start at the top this time. No, actually, let's start at the bottom so we know. I'm going to give you a little clue. The lowest note is actually the note A. That's our lowest A. It's an incomplete set of 3 down there, so it doesn't look like all the other ones because we don't have all the black keys, but that is the note A. So we're going to start on the lowest note of the piano and play and say A in 2 beats each. 1, 2, half note A's. A, 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 A. Sorry, kind of missed one there. I'm reaching around my microphone stand. Hope you did well with that. So that's the 2 inside of the set of 3. We have the note G. We have the note A. Okay. Now, G, A. Let's talk about the 2 notes surrounding it. So, here's a set of 3. If this is G, 1 note down from G is going to be the note F. That's right, because we go backwards in the musical alphabet when we're going that way to the left. And the notes get lower. As the notes get higher, we go forward in the alphabet. So here's A, G, F. Okay, so F, pretty easy. We find the set of 3. Boom, right there to the left, downstairs neighbor, immediately. Set of 3, F. Set of 3, F. Okay, let's go ahead and play all the Fs. I'm going to try my left hand, making a 1-3 or a 1-2 donut, dunk from the wrist. Here comes F half notes. We're going to say and play Fs. 1, 2, ready, F, 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 F. Sing it if you like. F, F, and F. Okay, so we have F, G, A. Leaves one more note for us here. I bet you can guess that it's the note B. So if we find the set of 3, the white key directly to the right, immediately to the right, the upstairs neighbor is the note B. B natural. So set of 3, B. Set of 3, B. Okay, let's go through and play all the B's on the piano, starting with the highest one. There it is. 1, 2, here we go. B, 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 and B. Okay, so now we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. At this time, I want you to take some time and just do that. Go through saying the notes now that we know all the names of them. Start with C, and we're going to go up all 1 whole octave. Ready? 1, 2, half notes each. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If you want to go faster, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Let's try backwards now. We got to learn to say our alphabet backwards. We're going to start on G. Ready, go. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. We know the last note is A. Okay, so now what I'd like for you to do is give yourself a little practice time. Pick a note, go through playing and saying that letter name, and just takes a little bit of time, and before you know it, you're going to know what every key is on the keyboard instantly the moment you look at it, because you're using the sets of 2 and black keys to navigate. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Congratulations, you now know all the keys on the keyboard. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.